Hello, God bless you, viewers all over the world. Yes, I'm sharing us on the topic that says finding hope in every season of marriage. Every marriage has a season, and for you to grow in life, you must go get into a season, and that season has to do with life, and it has to do with both life and marriage. Yes, and as a couple, you got into a new season of getting married and raising children, either biological or adopted children, whatever it is. But you must, as a couple, and get into a season, both life and in marriage. Yes, God, in His infinite mercy, permits the change of seasons in our life. Listen to me, child of God. If there is no season, if there is no change of season in your life as a couple, as a child of God, that means growth is being limited in your life. Yes, for growth to take place in your life as a child of God, there must be a change of season. So God Almighty permit change of season in our life for growth to take place, just like He does in a natural change of season in the world. In each of the season you experience as a child of God, we have what we call negative season and all what we call positive season. In a negative season you experience as a child of God, negative season might be a loss of a job, and also being diagnosed of one disease or the other. But let me shock you, as a child of God, God, in every season of our life, God always have a way of bringing something good out of every season. So now the question is finding something good out of every season in your marriage. Yes, so in every season you have to know that in every season we have good and negative. So in every season you go through as a child of God, God brings something good out of it, whether positive, whether negative. I say that in negative, it might be a loss of a job, being diagnosed of one disease or the other, or etc. and etc. But always know, as a child of God, that in every season of our life we encounter in our marriages, God always brings something good out of it. For God Almighty to bring something good out of every seasons in our life we experience, be it negative or positive, you as a child of God, you need to cooperate with the grace of God in your life and in your marriage. Yes, you need to cooperate. Without cooperation, God will not be able to bring something good out of every season you encounter, you experience in your life or in your marriage. So what do you need to do as a child of God? You need to, first of all, cooperate with His grace, cooperate with the grace of God in your life and in your marriage, to enable God to bring something good out of every season you encounter. Finding hope in every seasons in our marriages, yes, it makes our marriage to grow deeper. That's only if we find union as a couple. If the couples have union, it every season that comes through their lives and their marriages can only make their marriage to grow deeper and stronger. That is, if only they have a stronger union. If couples have a stronger union in their marriage and in their lives, every season they encounter, be it positive and negative, it only makes their marriage to grow deeper and deeper. But if there is no union in their marriage as couples, yes, it can only, with every season they encounter, it can only deteriorate and also bring limitation in their marital growth. So every marriage, every couples must grow, must have a stronger bond, a stronger union, a stronger relationship, so that when they encounter any season in their marriage, it will be able to bring their marriage to a deeper and a stronger growth. Yes, a deeper and a stronger growth. Finding hope in every seasons of marriage means allowing God to be the lead in that marriage, allowing God to be the lead in your life. Yes, and also working in union as couples. Yes, for you to find hope in every season of your life and in your marriage, allow God to be the lead in your marriage and in your life, and also work in union as couples. Work in union as couples. Perhaps to every couples out there in the world, are you in a season that you are not working in unison as couples? You are not working in unison. I understand how difficult and how painful this season can be to you as a couple, that you are in a season of marriage that you are not in unison, with each other. All you need to do, you don't need to give up. Yes, you don't need to give up. You all need to trust in God. Trust in God and believe in God. I said that we have a season. We have negative season. We have positive season. When you encounter each of this season in your marriage, whether you are in union, you are working in union, you are not working in unison with your marriage, in your marriage as couples, all you need to do, I know how painful this can be, how painful and how disappointed this season can be to you in your marriage. So all you need to do as a child of God, you need to trust in God. You need to believe in God. You need to hold on to God. Know that God is turning things around for your good. Always know that God is working and He has not abandoned you. You are not abandoned project in that marriage. Are you in a marriage that you are not working in unison? Yes, always know that God has not abandoned you. And no matter the pains you're going through, yes, no matter you're working in norms, yes, always know that, always trust and believe in God, because the God that brought you into that marriage, yes, knows what to do. He knows exactly what to do. So don't give up, don't lose hope, and don't be discouraged. Just keep on trusting and believing in God. When you encounter such a season as a child of God, all you need to do is to pray. Come to God in prayer, because the God that established changes in every season, yes, the God that brought the negative season into your marriage can also change the season into a positive season. Yes, you don't need to give up as a child of God, because you don't need to, because you are not an abandoned project in that marriage. All you have to do as a child of God is to come to God in prayer, praying for favor, praying for His peace, praying for God to turn things around in a time of storm in your marriage. So you just pray, because God that brought that season in love can also change and also bring a change of season. He can change the season in your marriage. The God that allowed the season of negative can also allow the season of positive in your marriage. So you don't need to give up as a child. All you need to do is to trust, keep trusting and believing in God, and go to Him in prayer, praying for His favor, praying for His peace, praying for a turnaround in the time of storm. Yes, He can change things. So you don't need to give up as a child of God in that marriage and also in your life. Sometimes each of these seasons in our marriage and in our life can be uncomfortable and also agonizing. So all you need to do as couples, as individuals, in your life and in your marriage, you need to swallow your pride in every circumstance, in every pains you're going through, and come together with understanding and allow God to have His way in solving this problem and bringing peace and favor in your life and in your marriage. Finally, as a child of God, I want to encourage you that whatever season you found yourself in your marriage and in your life, always know that God is always working, is always moving, and is always wanting your marriage to grow deeper, stronger, and more blessed. Yes, so always have this in the back of your mind. No matter the season you encounter as a child of God in your marriage and in your life, God is always moving, He's always working, and He's always wanting your marriage and your life to grow deeper and stronger. All this is being done so that your life and your marriage can produce more abundant and life-giving fruit. Yes, and your marriage is unique. Yes, and a unique marriage and a unique life. Go for it. We don't have forever. We only have one life to live, and that one life is enough. If me and you live it well, if couples live it well in their marriage and in their lives, yes, know that every marriage can be better. That's if only husbands and wives love themselves as Christ loved the church and give Himself up for it. I remain Reverend Mrs. Esther Sunday Etu. For more information, follow me on the next video. Go ahead, like, share, and comment. God bless you.